to be honest, we were a little bit worried about our student behavior. It was probably nothing short of a miracle what he accomplished. I guess I just didn't expect in a 1 hour, 90-minute presentation that somebody could connect so much with the kids. We invited Manny out because we have, we live in a fairly urban district, and some of our kids are experiencing some things that, maybe they shouldn't ever have to as a 13 and 14 and 15-year-old child. And so we invited him. We had heard really great things about him. I guess what we were hoping is that he would just make a connection with kids. The question is, did he accomplish that? That and more. We had almost 1,600 7th and 8th graders here today, and it was probably nothing short of a miracle what he accomplished. The auditorium was extremely full, and we had kids who came in with maybe a little bit of an attitude of, who cares, at least it's getting us out of class. And within probably 30 seconds, he had gripped their hearts. He certainly knows kids, and so he got them to get active. And then once they got their hearts open, he just went for gusto. Went forward with gusto, and there were tears from kids that I would have never guessed he would have evoked tears from. Kids stayed for an hour afterwards asking questions, but I think he really reached their hearts. I think he opened their hearts, and so now we're going to have some work ahead of us, but it's really good work to do. I think he put a challenge in front of our kids. He talked about some can and some will, and there's a stark difference between the two of them. So I have been in education for almost 30 years, 29 years, and I would say that this probably will go down in my top 3 moments in educational history of a time when a person really reached our kids and really set us on a path for change. So it was amazing, and I was thrilled to be part of it.
Was there anything that shocked you?
Oh, I think that there was a lot that shocked me. First of all, we were, to be honest, we were a little bit worried about our student behavior because there's so many kids and there was just not a seat free. And so we had conversations about, what would we do if a kid is cutting up or not listening. And I think what shocked me is from the moment he started talking, they were gripped, and they were engrossed in what he was saying. And so I think the way that the kids received him was a little bit surprising to me. I guess I just didn't expect in a 1 hour, 90-minute presentation that somebody could connect so much with the kids. I think probably my other shocking point was the connection with the staff and the students. At one point during the presentation, he actually stopped for 3 minutes and let kids go, get out of their seats and go thank somebody who had been there for them. And as a superintendent, I was extremely worried about what might happen at that point in time. I thought, he's not going to get it back. Some kids are going to, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Teachers were crying because kids came to thank them for being there for them. I think teachers don't always get that affirmation, and so that was surprising to me. The teachers who went up to students or teachers who went up to other teachers and said, "Thanks for being my rock. Thanks for being my support system." I think he just built a really great foundation, and we have a lot of work. As a matter of fact, we're going to meet first thing in the morning to talk about what are the next steps. There's just a lot to build on. So I just can't say enough about this presentation. It was absolutely fabulous.